Ready? What's up, y'all? It's Chuka The Barber. I'm back with another video. We at the Rich Barber Hair Studio. We gonna hook my man up with a taper. Alright, but before I get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about the video. Let me know what type of videos y'all will want to see. Any questions, just drop them down below in the comment box, man. But we gonna get going right here, man. So I'm gonna shampoo and condition this hair with the Pro Rich shampoo and conditioner. You know what I mean? Make sure I get a clean canvas before I get started. So I do this for all my clients, complimentary. I don't charge them for a shampoo conditioner because it helps me do my job better. So right now, we gonna slightly just do a light trim. Right now we got a 1/4 guard on, and the reason I'm starting high like this because I just want to make sure that I can get familiar with the hair before I throw on the lower guard. All right, now I got a 1/8 on there, and I'm going with the grain and slightly doing the trim. All right, I want to keep it dark on top, so you know I'm careful to make sure I don't leave any pockets by instantly jumping into a lower guard or closing the lever all the way and then hitting it and regretting it. So once we get the hair all even where we want it, I'm gonna start with my initial guideline. We're gonna keep it low in the back because it's gonna be a low fade. It's gonna drop slightly in the back, so make sure to keep it low right here on the temple, on the taper area or the fade area, and then drop it to the back slightly. So we're gonna keep the C cup. So right now I'm gonna put those in now. Always like to do a prep lineup usually, especially when I want to like gauge like how high or low I'm taking the cut. So by lining it up beforehand allows me to do that because I could actually see my framework where I gotta stay within a certain area to make sure that I don't blend out the actual C cup, So if I want the C cup to drop low, then, I put it in and make sure I keep it there and I blend accordingly. If I wanna take it a little higher, then I could do that, but at least I have those markers in the hairline to know like where I'm at with the fade. Like when he walked in, I was like, okay, what kind of cut would look best on him, right? We had a few options. We could have went with a taper, we could have went with just a regular fade, but I feel like what would look best on him is, in between a fade and a taper. Always use your expertise to kind of help the client decide, what would actually look best on him, right? So this is what I thought would look best on him. So keeping like a low fade, kind of has like a taper look in the front, but at the same time, it's a fade. It goes with the contour of his head, and it just fits him perfectly. So you'll see at the end, like how good this cut looks on him. Again, starting off my lineups with the corners and the sides, bringing it to the middle, and then matching it up with the other side. So once we're done with the lineup, I'm gonna get back to the fade. All right, I got a 1/8 guard on, lever all the way open, and just removing some bulk so I could see a little bit clearer on how I want to go about doing the fade. Now I'm gonna begin my blend. Got the lever all the way closed, and I'm gonna start blending my way up. Slight adjustment, blend a little higher. You can see me tilting and shifting the trimmer, controlling it, making sure I'm going against the grain so I get an even blend all across. Making sure I complete this step before I move on to the next one. Now I got the 1/16 guard on, lever all the way open, and now we're gonna continue to blend that fade out. You can see the fade coming together. You can see how I'm keeping it low. You can see how I still got the C cup right there, and I'm not removing it, trying to keep that scoop, going so that it kind of gives that taper look and the taper fade look. This is my first time cutting my guy, and it's always important to just get to know him, right? Ask some questions, kind of, get a feel for their personality, what their ambitions are. You want to understand, like, why they book with you, how they hear about you. It's good to know these things, right? And then, so I usually spend about a third of the cut at least, just first initially, like, talking to my clients, getting an update on, what's going on in their life. And then, eventually the conversation kind of like, fades out, and then I'm just focused on the cut. You'll have some clients, you may have a conversation throughout the whole thing, but, most clients is kind of just like, quick, 5-10 minute conversation, quick updates on their life, what's going on, or if it's a new client, what they're looking for, just a little bit about them, where they from, and then, then you off, doing the cut. But being in West Hollywood, being in LA, man, we get people from everywhere, like, so that's the great thing about being in a place like Los Angeles, is that you get people from all around the country, all around the world, and they all got like different perspectives on life, or reasons why they're in LA, very unique reasons. And of course, a lot of people are in like entertainment, such as my man here. He's actually was just playing a role in one of these documentary film type things about the LA Lakers, like the back then, I guess when like Magic Johnson and them was around. So he was in that. You know, it's interesting if you just kind of like are able to spark a conversation and show a little interest in your client so that they can, you know, share, you know, what's going on in their life, and then that would just lead to, you know, the comforts there, they're comfortable, they, you know, you built that quick rapport, and then you just, you know, get back to the cut, you know, handle your business. It's part of world-class service, you know what I mean? The conversation piece, part of world-class service, and that intro is so important. Like I said, it's my first time cutting, dude, and how you introduce yourself, the first time impression that you have on a person is everything, you know what I mean? You can see the fade coming together. Sometimes people don't know like what would probably look best on them, right? You know, sometimes, you know, try to get them to try something different, you know, the vision that you see for them, you know, that comes from your experience and your expertise, and then be like, you know, I think this would be the right cut for you, let's try this, you know what I mean? And yeah, if you can pull that off and make it look good, man, you just really left the impact. You showed them something and got them a result that they didn't even know existed for them, right? So we're gonna make sure we blend that back all the way together. Make sure it's blended consistently. Now I'm gonna hit them with the straight razor, a little detail work, make sure we get that line up to last as long as possible. I like to hit like the temple area with the razor. You know, usually people won't get razor bumps there even if you do that, so I like to hit that just to make sure we get it as clean as possible. But of course, I'm not gonna hit the neck with a shaver or a razor blade, because that could, you know, with coarse hair, that can cause razor bumps. Same thing like with the face, under the neck, cheeks and stuff like that. So just the hairline and the line up around the mustache, and then, you know, the temples. I hit that with the razor. Now we're gonna enhance this cut, take it to another level. A few sprays with the Rich Barber Hold Spray. This is a whole Pro Barber 2 kit, and it comes with the hold spray, the fibers, the application pump, and the clear application cord. So we're gonna use black on him. A few light sprays, fill in the light spots around his hairline. You don't need to overdo it. A little bit goes a long way. So once we fill it in with the fibers, you can see how good this cut looks on him. You can see it just fits him perfectly. Like, we nailed it with this, right? For his look, his shape of his head, I feel like this cut is like perfect for him. Check it out, bro. Let me know what you think. YouTube, what's up? Chuka The Barber here. I want to thank all y'all that's been rocking with me since day one. Currently at 197,000 subscribers. Trying to push that thing all the way up to 200. So like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I got videos dropping every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from now on. So come tap in, rock with me. We're finna take it to a whole nother level. I'm out. Peace.